Probably one of my first interactions with the group was when you guys actually moved space and had myself imposed between the floor and a drum kick and made a funny video. But nah, for real, my main interactions were just kind of, I don't know, if I had like a spare bit of furniture, I either donated it or sold it to you guys, and then I don't know, eventually I kind of just ended up doing stuff for fun. I liked seeing what the space would become, because I never really saw the original space much. I just kind of saw the new one, and obviously naturally I was friends with Arduous, but yeah, I kind of just intermingled myself with you guys, and before I knew it I found myself just helping out because I wanted to, and just hanging out because it was fun. The band kind of chose me, funnily enough. It's weird, but like yeah, so it was just, we had a lot of things that we wanted to release. You had the whole release map going. I more or less just saw that I was the only one that could have picked up the slack at that time if we wanted to keep things going, and I did. So what needed to be done got done, and yeah. I couldn't have ever imagined myself on like a stage in front of a camera. It's so strange, and like the lights, the makeup, the clothes, everything. It's just, I've never really been wanting to express myself in that way. Like, you know, I painted my nails black in school because it was edgy. I grew my hair long because I was one of the kids that liked to be different, but I don't know. It was kind of like something I always wanted to do. Play guitar and do the whole, don't know, I guess it's the visual aspect of things. I see myself differently than I see you guys. Like, I see you guys in the video, and like, yeah, you know, that looks kind of natural. I see me and I'm like, what's he doing there? But like at the same time, when I'm on the stage, obviously when I see it it's different, but when I'm on the stage I just feel like I'm messing around with some friends, you know, having a good time. But when I see it later I'm kind of like, don't know, it's jarring. It's something I could still need to get used to, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, no, I've never been in any kind of music video or anything, or I don't think I've ever been in a video at all. Yeah. I just kind of, I decided on a theme, or like two separate themes, and I rolled with it. I played it in symbolism as an artist, because that's what, like, I do character design and stuff, so I kind of rolled with elements of characters that I've designed, and just kind of blended it into this KD, I guess, like persona. So yeah, we had a lot of laughs on the stage. There's some video clips that we got that were pretty funny. One of my favourites is we've probably done a couple of outtakes that won't be shared, but like an outtake of me singing into the mic, but if you if you were to pan the camera down, my trousers would be at my ankles. It's just banter, really, all the time. When we're not business, it's just banter.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I missed the fucking thing.
Oh. Oh. What the physics? Yes.
That is too quick.
So visually, the music video, to me it kind of represents, well, it's not so much the feeling of being trapped in a relationship, because it seems more like a circumstantial thing. The character that Rakas plays is obviously not enjoying daily life, a bit down, you know, probably a bit angry, and that's clearly being reflected onto the other character, and yeah, you can tell that there's kind of maybe like a bit of a domestic situation going on there. I mean, if not, like, you know, it's not very, it's subtle, but not in that sense, like where he's holding her wrist and they're walking towards the end of the roof. It's like, yeah, there's definitely, the character's like a wasp in a jar, and it's being shook, and the jar is, you know, lockdowns, work, that kind of thing, especially because I know that it was more or less written about lockdown and mental health. I always associate interpretation with lyrics, personally, for me. And I haven't listened to them to the point where I know every single lyric, mainly Axis Loop, because that was one I had to learn in short notice. And I've already kind of spoke about my interpretation of that. But I'd say my favourite on the whole album is Tenebris, because of that fucking crunchy guitar solo in the middle, you know. But they all kind of follow the same themes of, as far as I can remember it, as a general kind of thing, they follow the same themes of like, you know, mental, what would you call it? Mental disdain and all the, or derangement, or, you know, it's like very unhinged, all the songs, and I'm for it. I can't really speak for anyone else, but I mean, I don't know, I pride myself on the fact that the old space was like my second home. I was always there, or like giving lifts or whatever, but I never saw the other guitarist there. And that's not like a dig or anything, it's just, that's like kind of how I compare my commitment to, it wasn't even commitment, it was just, I enjoyed doing it. In terms of that, I'd say like my work ethic towards the band's pretty good. I let it take up a lot of my time because, I don't know, I just enjoy it. Like, I've got like a passion towards it, I guess, at this point. It didn't start off like that, it was more or less just me hanging out with Rob and tagging along, but yeah, now it's something more. And personally, that's all I can say for myself, but you know, Rob knows my work ethic. It might not be the most, typical, but if the shit's a way to hit the fan, I get shit done. You know, diamonds are made under pressure. I think like the main thing is that we're all friends. We don't really, well, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I mean, for the most part, we're not at each other's throats or anything, you know. We're not, we have disagreements, like, sure, but we never turn on each other, and we're all pretty happy working together, you know. Nobody's miserable, otherwise we wouldn't be here. And the lead, the front man, you know, you've got I don't know, like your skills towards writing music, composing, and even just being the front man is impressive. If you were just, you know, another run-of-the-mill kind of front man, I probably wouldn't really be interested in the project as is. And the Ruckus I know now, in terms of guitar skill, is like two other levels, two different levels. Like, well, you know, I was moderately into playing acoustic guitar like 6 years ago, maybe. Sat down in his living room, and boy thought I was Johnny Cash. And now he's probably gone, you know, he's probably pretty up there. We're probably like evens with in terms of guitar. So yeah. In terms of artwork, yeah, it's rooted in the same kind of, I don't know, it's got like the same kind of, I don't know, things are like melding together like chrysalis, but then it utilizes the same colors as Silentium, but that's just artwork. In terms of sound, it's something completely different. It's compared to the other stuff. It's got, you know, little hints, little flavors, little sprinkles of, you know, your unique kind of method of weaving songs together, but in general it's got a different ambience to it. And not only that, in terms of like actual production quality, it's the best so far, by far. Like, not even like a little bit, but like by far. Like, you know, I listen to the older stuff, and there's a big difference in technical, what would you call it, prowess, I guess.
I thought it was going to be a big deal with it.
What is atomic wings? You need a glove for it.
Because the bottom one will have a much softer.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
let's go in raw.
Oh, he just raw dogged
It's all
it.
gonna be blue cheese.
Just wait, just wait. He just tanks it?
waiting for it to kick. It's gonna
Yeah.
be like a shotgun. I can smell it.
It'll probably make me sweat, but I don't think it's going to make me
Look at it. It's like it's just dipped in. Wait, let me zoom in.
It's when it's got that shiny red look to it. That's when you know it's dangerous.
Jesus.
Completely fine though.
Guess okay then, or
It's pretty hot, but not like I said, see after that Carolina Reaper, nothing compares. Like that Carolina Reaper was like childbirth. This is just like scraping your knee.
Alright, okay.
okay.
It's pretty hot.
That's a pretty good.
Like my tongue's nipping and I'm sweating a bit. But it's like tolerable.
Well, you know, it's got that dark edge to it. You know, everyone's got their own. You know, everyone's got their own little personality and I guess texture to them. So, you know, before the guitarist left, I was like, oh, I wonder what my color would be and stuff like that. Like I always thought about it. It's like when you know the website stuff needed to be done, I already knew what color it was. I already knew the name. Like it was already all done in my head. So, don't know, I guess I'm one of the bigger fans of KD. Visually, it's very different to musically. Like the stuff I take inspiration from visually would be, you know, like I mentioned an animated music video. I'd love to do like some kind of like dark, like, you know, lanky characters in like a grim environment, like a bit like Gorillas or something, or you know, kind of like a bit of a goth edge to it. I don't know. Obviously, like a goth thrown around a lot now, but dark alternative vibes basically. And then musically, I don't know. I can never put a pin in the kind of musical stuff that I like or that inspires me because I've got such a broad taste in music. But like, I like in some of the, in particular because I'm the guitarist, I like in some of the guitar riffs to kind of like things like Avenged Sevenfold or maybe like Alter Bridge, or I don't know, it's just like powerful like rock, and yeah, the lyrics as well are kind of like, I don't know, I want to say beautiful, but it's like that doesn't really describe it. That just sounds like an opinion, if that makes sense. It's always about like, I don't know, they're heartfelt, and they're, you know, you've got the baby, you know, it's like classic rock stuff combined with, obviously, you know, emo edge, that kind of thing. So it's a shame we don't have the stage. We've got like, you know, a workaround for that just now. Hopefully we can get something similar like the stage set up, like we had in the old facility. But everything we need is more or less here, you know. We've got like all the recording equipment to sing around with. I look forward to helping out with new stuff in the future, and we've got this whole production area going on, so I want to be very involved in like you know, future music videos, lyric videos, maybe even an animated video. It's a big project to undertake, but I don't know, I'd enjoy it. I'd love to see something like that.